What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the Young and Intelligent Money Investing channel. Today I'm going to show you a way to easily get 3 times the return of the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ QQQ. But before we get into that, I want to just ask you guys, if you're new here, just passing through, please consider subscribing and drop a like on this video if you haven't already. Alright, let's get into this. So, today I'm going to be teaching you guys about leveraged ETFs. Now, this is a new thing to me, and if I knew about these earlier, I would definitely have a large position in my portfolio in these two ETFs that I'm going to show you guys today. So the first one is going to be spxl, and I'm going to show you guys how these work. So spxl is an S&P 500 leveraged ETF, so you're going to get 3 times the return of the S&P 500 per day. So if that's negative, if S&P goes down 1% in a day, you're going to get negative 3% about. If it goes up 1%, you're going to get positive 3%. So it's really a way to kind of leverage that. They leverage their money, and then they get exponential returns based on how the S&P 500 does. So let's look at today. So today, SPXL is up 1.2%. And let's see how the S&P 500 is doing with our SPY or VOO. VOO is up 0.4%. We know that's an S&P 500 ETF, so we're doing almost exactly 3 times better, even a little bit higher than that. So really, this has given such good returns over the past 1 year. Over the last 1 year, you'd be up 80%. And I know with investing nowadays, a lot of people aren't quite as patient as they used to be, just because of all the big returns you're seeing from Bitcoin and alternative investments like that. So this is a way to, if you're not one of the most patient investors, you could just absolutely explode your money by putting something in a little bit riskier of an asset that's still backed by some very quality companies. So I personally am a big fan of the S&P 500 for the long term. So I would have no problem if SPXL goes down. Like, let's say the S&P 500 takes a 10% dip, and so SPXL goes down 30%. I would have no problem getting a big position in there, and then letting that ride the way back up, because I know that the S&P 500 is proven, and that I do not have to worry about it over the long term. And while this, you might lose a little bit of sleep over just because of how risky this tends to be, this SPXL has been absolutely crushing it over the last 5 years. If you put your money in here 5 years ago, you have over 5 times that money today, which is just absolutely insane. Now let's look at tqqq. Loading up here. This is a ProShares. Oh, don't mean to hit anything there. Okay. This is a ProShares. Let's see how it's doing today. Oh, I'm going to get back here. So today it is up 0.85%. Let's look at the NASDAQ today, QQQ. 0.29%, so that'd be about 0.9%. So this is doing a little bit less than times 3 today, but that's all right. Over the long period, it's going to even out to about 3 times return on the S&P 500. Or not the S&P 500 for this one. This will be the QQQ, the NASDAQ stocks. Let's look at it over the last 5 years. Over 1,000% return over the last 5 years. That is just insane, guys. This is the kind of returns we talk about from crypto and stuff like that. We know about this big bull market we've been in for a long time now. But if you could get in here with a leveraged ETF at the ground floor, you could have been paying $10, $15 for this, and now it is up to $157 for one share of tqqq. And these have been doing splits and stuff like that, so the returns have just been absolutely insane. And it's just allowed so many people to make huge money just by getting into these stocks that are relatively proven. And so they're backed by solid companies, and I personally believe that these, especially the S&P 500 stocks, will go up over the long run. So I think I'm going to put some money in these when I get the next time I have some money to invest. And I want to know what you guys think about these leveraged ETFs below. Maybe there's some risk flags that I don't know about that you guys can educate me on. Let's get a conversation going about the pros and cons of these leveraged ETFs in the comments section down below. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to be on break for the next couple days. I may or may not be able to get many videos out. We will see. I will see you guys in the next one when I get back.